And the opening kickoff just a couple of minutes away. Michigan and the Rebels. Receivers on the near side of the field. And the handoff goes off the left side and hit and dropped for a loss. For the Rebels that time was Jaden Thomas. Receiver to the right, and that's it. Play action fake. McCarthy wants to throw, and he fires out of the flat to McCord. He's at the 30, 35, 40. Tackle at the 41-yard line from behind. 16-yard pickup. Now Edwards is in the backfield. Back to throw McCarthy. Good protection. Steps up, fires over the middle, and the pass is caught at the Rebel 41, and that's enough for a first down. It was Tyler Morris who made the play, the catch out of the open field down the middle. Donovan Edwards in the backfield. Edwards, it's a play action fake. McCarthy's pass on the near side caught at the 18-yard line for a first down, and that's their number one guy, Roman Wilson. Shotgun formation again. Corum is the running back. Corum takes the handoff, goes up the middle, breaks inside the 10 to the 5, down to the 2-yard line. A big break. They got 12 yards, and it's first and goal, Michigan. Hurrying up. Another handoff to Corum. Corum goes straight ahead, and he's in for a touchdown. That's Michigan's game. We talked about it in the pregame show, and they score first here. Two running backs back there, and the handoff goes to the near side, but tackle for a loss. They barely had any room to move that time. Shotgun formation. Brumfield, three-step drop, drops back, and he's spun to the turf and sacked at the 25-yard line. And one of the first Wolverines to get in and get him was Rayshawn Penny, defensive lineman. Brings up fourth down. Marshall Nichols will be in to punt. 6:10 to go with the clock running. First quarter, 7-0 Michigan. Corum is the running back, standing to the right of McCarthy. And the handoff goes to Corum, who breaks through the right side and is undercut. 31, shotgun formation. Handoff Corum. Corum gets through a hole on the left side, gets up to the 39, where he's tackled by McDuffie. McCarthy, a three-step drop, looking right. Now he's going to try to run. No, he gets rid of the ball out over the middle as he gets an open man at the 41-yard line of the Rebels. That's a first down. It looked like he was going to run. It looked like he was going to tuck it. Then he flipped it out to Tyler Morris for a first down.
And it looked like he may have crossed the line of scrimmage. He was dangerously close. The Rebels on the sideline are screaming to the official that he was past the line of scrimmage.
The snap. McCarthy drops back. Good protection now. He moves forward and passes over the middle to the tight end. And that is a first down. They got it to the 27-yard line. One more play. Inside handoff, Corum hit right away. Now, off on the outside. It's taken all the way down inside the 5-yard line. It was McCarthy on a read option. And a great fake, and he broke it all the way to the 2. With top running back Blake Corum standing next to quarterback McCarthy. And Corum goes straight ahead, and he's in for a touchdown. He needed to, he got to, and Michigan takes a 13-0 lead on the first play of the second quarter. On 1st and 10, Rebels from their own 40. Play action fake. Brumfield avoids one tackler, can't avoid the second man. He's brought down after a loss, and breaking in to stop him was Jalen Harrell.
And there's the delayed blitz there. The Wolverines did a good job of disguising that, but Brumfield has to realize on that play action, he's got unblocked pressure right in his face. Got to get rid of the ball quick to the bubble screen or the outlet on the outside. If not, you got to get out of that play earlier. Another negative play for the offense.
Wide left, 3rd and 13. Here comes the blitz. Brumfield avoids one man, and he's gang tackled back near the 25-yard line. Got away from the first blitzing Wolverine, but then 3 others grabbed him and brought him down. It's 4th and very long. Cornelius Johnson to the left, man in motion to the far side. McCarthy's got a lot of time, and the pass to Cornelius Johnson on the far side of the field is grabbed for another Michigan first down, this time to the Rebel 26 before he got out of bounds.
And that was a tight fit there by McCarthy, a good throw. Could have been intercepted there to the Rebel sideline, but fitted into a tight window. Right now, J.J. McCarthy is 100% throwing the ball here. We have 11 out of 11 on the game, and he is picking the defense apart.
Left. Shotgun formation. Now, Brumfield wants to throw. He avoids one rusher, moves up to the 45, and is spun to the turf. It's a 5-yard loss. Chuck, call it a 4-yard loss. It could have been a lot more. as Brumfield's athleticism avoided a larger loss, 2nd and long.
And I think his athleticism there may have gotten the best of him. He's, again, on the play action, going into unblocked players. Just a free runner. He doesn't have an opportunity to let the routes develop there because he makes the first miss, tries to do it with his legs instead of eating it and throwing away on first down. Brings up another negative play for the Rebel offense.
Ricky White, wide left, slot receiver inside of him. Again, back to throw. Brumfield standing now. He's hit by 2 men and sacked at the 41. So he just got back all the yardage that they gained. And for Michigan, the first man to hit him was defensive lineman Kenneth Grant. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Rebels from their own 42.
And the Wolverines are causing some problems because traditionally when you have teams that provide pressure or you have worries about pressure against your offense, you try to move the pocket to the outside. Well, the Wolverines are actually having more success anytime the Rebels try to move the pocket and get dug to the perimeter. There's just confusion on who to stay attached to on the offensive line, and the Wolverines are taking advantage, creating another negative play, bringing up 3rd and 9 here for the Rebels.
McKee and DeJesus on the right side on 3rd and 9. Back to throw is Brumfield, looking, firing far side, has a man open. It's DeJesus, but he's hit and the ball pops out. He had a first down, but he was hit hard.
The Saints drill does a great job of finishing the play and fighting through that catch, forcing the incompletion.
As McCarthy's under center this time. One of the few times we've seen that. Play action fake to Corum. Pass over the middle is caught at the 35 down to the 36-yard line. And that was Cornelius Johnson. First half, 14-0 Michigan. Rebels a 3-man front. Trips to the left. 1 man wide right. Back to throw McCarthy. Looking. The pass is caught by Edwards out of the backfield to the 50 and into Rebel territory at the 47-yard line. Going to go until halftime. Michigan from the Rebel 43. McCarthy, a quick drop. Pass on the near side is caught. 2nd and 3 from the Rebel 27. McCarthy on a quarterback draw goes ahead to the 20, to the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Moments of the first half. Clapping his hands is McCarthy. He takes the snap, 2-step drop. Pass a little caught at the 3, in for a touchdown. Michigan scores the touchdown with their top receiver, Roman Wilson, making the catch and knifing in with 24 seconds left until halftime, giving Michigan a 20-0 lead with a point after coming up.
That's just a great job by Roman Wilson. One-on-one drills essentially against Jere Williams. And Jere allows Wilson to cross his face on the in-breaking route. And that's a no-no, especially down here near the red zone. You cannot allow a wide receiver to cross face. He does, and then he walks into the end zone for the 3rd touchdown for the Wolverines in the first half.
Cornelius Johnson put a block on McDuffie to make sure. Here's the extra point by Turner. It's in the air and it's good. And 2 men go wide left, empty backfield. 5 receivers. There's the snap. Quick drop for Brumfield. Now he's in heavy traffic, and he's tackled from behind to the 22-yard line. He did get a yard, but that's it. It's going to be 4th and 3. And knifing in to grab him and bring him down was Anthony Rosas. So now it is 4th and 3, and Marshall Nichols is in to punt. Jake Thaw. Sorry, that was Mason Graham making that stop. Jake Thaw back at the 32. Nichols, a good punt, driving Thaw all the way back to the 17. Now he starts forward to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Still on his feet, 35. Hit at the 36 and down there. From their own 36. Shotgun formation for McCarthy. Quick drop. Pass on the near side, caught by Cornelius Johnson, gets past the 45 and cartwheels out of bounds near the 50. That's an 11-yard pickup and a first down at the 48-yard line. Cam Oliver brought him down. 2nd and 5 from the Rebel 47. Play action fake. McCarthy under pressure, steps up, fires, and the pass is complete at the 32. It's Wilson down the sideline, and he is in for a Michigan touchdown. Wolverines jump out 27-0 with a point after coming up with 10:31 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Great job by J.J. McCarthy there, eluding the pressure, but confidently keeping his eyes downfield, allowing time for Wilson to make his way all the way across the field. Again, the secondary unable to hold up in coverage. Jackson turned to the closest Rebel at the point of attack, but unable to keep Wilson from getting to the end zone. Showed some speed there on the back end. And again, J.J. McCarthy putting on a clinic here against this Rebel defense. Much more manageable.
They're calling it 3rd and 3 from the Michigan 32. And off Davis. Davis falls down. Davis absolutely had first down yardage, and he tripped and fell untouched. And now it'll be 4th down.
The turf monster gets him in the backfield. He saw a lane, saw daylight with blockers out in front of him, tried to accelerate, and slips up as he turns the corner. A big-time slip for Vincent Davis. Could have had first down. Now on 4th down, the Rebel offense still out on the field.
4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th down.
4th and 5. 2 men wide right. Rebels going for it from the Michigan 34. Shotgun. Brumfield's going to keep it. Not going to get there. Not going to get anywhere close. Brumfield is stopped after a yard, maybe a yard and a half, and the Rebels turn it over. Their best opportunity, but unfortunately Davis losing his footing on the 3rd down play when it looked like he easily had first down yardage. There's timeout on the field with 8:08 to play in the 3rd quarter, and the scoreboard shows Michigan 28, UNLV nothing. This is the UNLV Sports Network from Learfield. 4. And up to Corum. Corum looking for daylight. Breaks through a big hole. 30, 35, 40, and he's tripped up at the 43. That's a 15-yard pickup. Cam Oliver prevented a touchdown.
Great job by Cam Oliver, not giving up on the play. Coming from the far side, there's a rotation of coverage when there's a run play away, and Cam Oliver did a great job not falling asleep, staying with that rotation, coming all the way from the backside and saving a touchdown. The interior of the line just gave up a crease, and Corum with the patience to allow that offensive line to work up front, picks his way through and bursts through for a Wolverine first down.
Johnson and Wilson line up wide right. There's a tight end in the neighborhood also. They have a trips formation. 5 men up front for the Rebels. Play action fake. McCarthy back to throw. Deep down the middle. Pass is caught at the 35 down to the 30-yard line. Another big play. And in on the stop was Jackson Woodard. But it's a 1st and 10 Michigan from the Rebel 31.
And I'll tell you, one of the things that you got to see the Rebels improve on in the linebacker core is identifying the routes behind them. After you see play action, you recognize play action, your job is to turn around and find the builds or the drags coming behind you. You got to identify routes. They're doing a great job of dropping to depth, but because they don't know where the receivers are behind them, they're able to find openings at that 2nd level. McCarthy's done a great job of finding 2nd and 3rd windows on the play action passes.
Cornelius Johnson got another catch. He lines up wide right, 1st and 10, Michigan from the Rebel 31. Now the flip pass to Johnson, trying a sweep inside the 25, 20, near sideline to the 10, stutter step at the 5, and he's finally brought out of bounds. And it was Jet Elad who prevented a touchdown for the Rebels. 1st and goal, Michigan.
Little trickeration from the Wolverines here late in the 3rd quarter, trying to put more points on the board. They're now inside the NV Energy red zone. 5-yard line is where the ball rests. 1st and goal for the Wolverines. Doing it in every which way, misdirection there, and the reverse all but puts it into the end zone for the Wolverines.
Frederick Moore lines up wide right on 1st and goal from the 5. Man in motion to the far side. Hand off Corum. Corum goes straight ahead. He's in for a touchdown. A couple of Rebels hit him. That was not nearly enough to stop him. Michigan leaps out to a 34-0 lead with 3:16 to go 3rd quarter, and the point after coming up.
Chunk play after chunk play on that drive. The Wolverines ripping off massive chunks, and that offensive line wearing down the defensive front of the Rebels, not to mention the still very efficient passing game, getting it done. J.J. McCarthy, how about 22 of 25 on the afternoon? Some big plays on that one to help this team put it in the end zone again, and they're pouring it on here in the big house.
James Turner for the point after. The ball is snapped and spotted. Kick is in the air, and the kick is good. Shotgun formation. 2 running backs in the backfield. Handoff going off right tackle. The ball is fumbled by the Rebels, picked up by the Rebels, and then out of bounds way back at the 43-yard line. Jack Tuttle comes in at quarterback now. J.J. McCarthy's day is apparently over. with less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Tuttle, first play from scrimmage for him. Michigan has the ball at their own 46, taking over on downs. On the read option, Tuttle keeping it inside the 45, then driven out of bounds at the 40. And flags go down as apparently there's extracurricular activity near the Rebel sideline.
And I wholeheartedly disagree with this flag as Tuttle goes down. He does get hurt. He looks like he's injured on the sideline, which is unfortunate. And the crowd raining down boos here, but this is a play that's made by both players. Understanding the flag is going to go against the Rebels, the second man always gets caught here. But the runner is running out of bounds, continuing to throw a stiff arm at the defender. And the defender, in retaliation, almost pushes back and provides some resistance. Unfortunately, the result ends up being the quarterback goes flying out of bounds, running into some of the material there on the sideline. Point of attack.
On 3rd and 5. 4 wide receivers, the Rebels jumped. Their flags down. And now the free play, pass deep over the middle, is caught at the 30-yard line. Odenegal on a free play got that one all the way down for at least a 30-yard gain to Samaj Morgan, who just made that nice run back.
Defense, number 28. Penalties declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Wolverines are wandering off the field. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, that's it. No more plays. And there it is. The game is over. Rebels are now 1-1. Michigan is now 2-0. The final score from the Big House. Michigan 35, UNLV 7. This is the UNLV Sports Network from Learfield.